Ladies and gentlemen, so David Wood and Brother Daniel Hakikachu had a recent debate that went on. And, this is a compilation of the hypocrisy when it comes to the Western Christians. Okay? This idea, we love Jesus. Jesus commanded us to turn the other cheek. Jesus never unalive anybody when he was alive. Peace for all, all that stuff that the Christian like to talk about. You know what I mean? Yeah. All that peace talk goes right out the door when the Palestinians get brought up into the conversation. And this is an 8-minute video. Brother Daniel here is going to go ahead and completely expose this idea of Judeo-Christian.
You just go to Israel and prostitute yourself, supporting a genocidal regime that is killing over 400,000 Palestinians, have been murdered, have been genocide. They're starving to death. So you have people who, not only religious Jews, by the way, even secular Jews, will mock Jesus Christ. And this is something, do you know Sarah Silverman? She's a Jewish comedian, very popular Jewish comedian, and she says that, yes, we, meaning the Jews, killed Christ. Yes, we did it. And if we could do it again, we would do it again. She's not a religious Jew.
And you know what's funny? This is moderate. There was another video that I've seen where they portrayed Jesus to be a monkey, and then they're making fun of him. Yeah. Those are your allies, Christians. Those are the people who you want to support. The people who mock your God. So that idea that, we love everybody and stuff like that. Yeah, just move.
She's a secular Jew. This is a common sentiment from Jews who are, very close with David because of his support for Israel's genocide. So tell people, can you say Jesus is burning in excrement? He is burning in feces in hell. And that's what we believe because why? The Talmud, the most holy text that was revealed to Moses, the oral Torah. The Talmud says that Jesus was hanged, or he was stoned rather, his corpse was hanged, and he's burning in excrement for all eternity. Someone who says that, are they saved? Can they be saved, David? You have to answer this. Because if that's the case, then why should anyone be religious? Why should anyone become a Christian? Your whole mission is that Muslims, your whole mission with your channel and all the work you've been doing for over...
And also think about this, right? They like to spew that idea that, Jews are the chosen people and we need to support the Jews and stuff like that. Chosen for what? Are they chosen to go to heaven? And if your answer is yes, how can people who believe that your God, by the way, the person that is supposed to allow them into heaven, how can you expect those people to go into heaven when they're saying that God is burning in the hellfire? Chosen how? What do you mean chosen? Because they don't believe in your God.
For 2 decades now, is to take Muslims out of Islam. Take the Muslims out of Islam because that's a step in the right direction. That's what you say. How about Jews taking a step in the right direction? Why don't you have any evangelism for Jews? Why don't you have any material trying to call Jews to become Christian or to leave their Judaism? Why? Isn't this like an obvious contradiction? If you truly love, you say, oh, everyone answered, wow, everyone loves Jews. Okay, amazing, you love everyone. Okay, if you love them, why aren't you evangelizing them? Why aren't you calling them to leave Judaism? At the very least, maybe they won't become Christian, but maybe they should leave their hatred, their rank hatred for Jesus Christ. You don't say a single word about it. No, you just go to Israel and prostitute yourself, supporting a genocidal regime that is killing over 400,000 Palestinians, have been murdered, have been genocide. They're starving to death. 2 million or 1.6 million that are left of them are starving. And what do we see from Christians? Do we see Christians calling out for Palestinians to not be starved to death by Israel? No. Israel can't starve these Palestinians to death without the support of the U.S. government. And what is the base of support for Israel in the United States? It's Republican Christians, Republican Christian conservatives. That's what the genocide is happening on the basis of. So you claim that you love everyone. Oh, you love the Jews so much. How about loving these Palestinians? How about loving these children that are starving to death? David here, and this is why I won't shake his hand. I didn't shake his hand. He's making jokes about starving children. Is that Christ-like? Is that respect for Christ? Please tell me. Please tell me, is this Christ-like? This is disgusting behavior from David, and he doesn't have the self-respect, let alone respect for Jesus, to just at least shut your mouth, okay? Just shut your mouth about Palestine, Gaza. Stop making jokes about starving children and saying, why are they so fat? This is stupid, this is disgusting, and it is an abomination to your religion. And I know that a lot of Christians don't agree with this. They don't agree with agents of Israel, social media influencers being paid to propagate a genocide against innocent people. Christians, by the way, are included in Palestine. Did everyone see the news about the IDF shooting a tank munition against the church. The last remaining church that was in Gaza was destroyed by the IDF, and 3 Christian children were killed by that. You claim to love everyone, right? You don't love the Palestinian Christians? Forget about the Muslims. They're the terrorists. They're all Hamas. Were the Christian children that were killed by the IDF, are they also Hamas? Are they also terrorists, David? Please answer these burning questions and tell me, are these Jews going to be saved when they hate Christ? There's only one religion in the world that hates Jesus Christ. It's not Hinduism. It's not Buddhism. It's not Sikhism. It's not Rastafarianism. There's no religion on earth that hates Jesus Christ except Judaism. And that's the one religion you Christians will love so much and pray so much for and support, even when they do the most unchristian, genocidal things. This is so bizarre and unexplainable. And this is the ultimate disrespect for the message of Jesus Christ. Even the message that you read in your book, which I believe is corrupted, even in that book, it tells you not to turn away from those who are suffering, turn away from those who are suffering, from the poor. Who's the poor victim? Who are the ones who are suffering from poverty in the Middle East? Is it not the Palestinians? Or is it the Israelis living in their high-rise buildings, going to the beaches, enjoying their lascivious lifestyles of degeneracy? Who's really the suffering people that Christ would have wanted to help, that Christ would want to have supported?
And so let me just go ahead and add a little salt on the wound over here, because, you know, this video is almost over and I'm just going to let the rest play out. You guys also have to understand this, okay? Christians believe that in order for the Messiah to return, the Jews have to be returned back to the Holy Land, and then Jesus will return. But you know what's crazy? When Jesus returned, he says that those who do not believe in me, go ahead and all of them. And what do we understand? Jews are the only ones who do not really believe in Jesus. And then, of course, I'm not talking about the other religions, but right now I'm talking about the 3 Abrahamic faith. Jews are the only ones who don't believe in him. Muslims are commanded to love Jesus, respect Jesus, and honor Jesus. We believe that he is the Christ. We believe that he was a Messiah. We just don't believe that he was God. So technically, Islams are not on the chopping block. The only ones who are on the chopping block are the Jews. And so one thing that I do want to say is that the fact that you are supporting Zionism, the return of Jews back to the Holy Land, technically you are supporting the annihilation and the genocidal, genociding an entire group of people who will be returned back to the Holy Land. Because you believe in the Holy Bible, correct? You believe that the Bible is the word of God. So in that case, you are for genocide, not only the Palestinian, but also the Jews. Congratulations, Christians. You've played yourself.
Honest. You claim to love everyone. You claim to be a religion of mercy and peace, yet you support a genocidal regime of Israel committing the worst genocide that we have ever witnessed. We see it in 4K on social media. No denying it. No denying that. And you have David here and these goons making jokes, minimizing it, taking all expenses paid tours to Israel to shill for that disgusting genocidal regime. And all Americans and the entire world are so disgusted. They are sanctioning Israel. They are condemning Israel. And a lot of them are not even Christians. A lot of them are atheists. Some Jews even are condemning Israel. But it's the Christians in America of David's crop that are the ones defending Israel. This is a calumny against Jesus Christ. It's a calumny against even the Christianity and the New Testament that you all profess.
Yeah, so that was the end of the video right there. In conclusion, what I do want to say is that the only people who still support the Zionism are the people who want money out of it. They want fame out of it. They want the Zionists to look at them and say, hey, this guy's a big supporter. Let's go ahead and throw sponsors in this way. Because we understand that, if you support these genocidal retards, all right, your channel gets the boost. You get a sponsorship. Rappers, musicians, movie actors, YouTubers, streamers, live streamers, IRL, gamers, you name it. A lot of these people don't like to touch this subject because they understand where the money comes from. They understand where the sponsorship comes from. Me, I can care less about money. I would much rather die penniless than having to sell my soul for a penny. I can't do it because I understand that on the day of judgment, I will have to stand there and answer to everything that I have done. And I cannot bring myself to support a genocidal, devil worshiper, maniacs on this earth. And with that being said, thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see you guys in the next video.